There was a boy named Rihan. A quiet, simple, soft-hearted boy who never tried to impress anyone. But he loved one girl with all his heart. Her name was Anaya. She was sunshine. She was laughter. She was the kind of person who made the world feel warm without even trying. Rihan loved her silently. Not because she was beautiful, but because she made him feel less alone in a world that rarely understood him. They studied in the same college. Every day, Rihan sat on the last bench. Not because he was weak in studies, but because from there he could see her smile. And her smile was enough to make a bad day feel good. He noticed small things about her. She tied her hair when she was stressed. She blinked fast when she lied. She looked up at the sky before answering a difficult question. And she always tried to make everyone around her feel better. But Rihan? He could never tell her how he felt. He thought she deserved someone better. Someone confident. Someone bold. Someone who wasn't him. One day, he wrote a letter. A simple letter. It said, "I don't want anything from you. I just want to tell you that your smile has saved my day more times than you will ever know." He folded the letter, kept it in his bag, and never gave it. Days passed. Months passed. College ended. Life moved everyone forward. Anaya moved to another city for work. Rihan stayed back, working a simple job. They didn't talk. They didn't message. But Rihan still wrote letters. Letters he never sent. Letters filled with feelings he never spoke. Years later, on a rainy evening, Rihan saw Anaya again. She was standing at a bus stop, drenched in rain, crying silently. His heart broke instantly. He walked to her and said, "Anaya? Are you okay?" She looked up with teary eyes. "Rihan, I'm getting married. But I don't know if it's love." Rihan froze. Thousands of emotions hit him. But he stayed calm. He said, "If something makes you cry before it even begins, maybe you should think again." She hugged him. A long, painful hug. A hug that said everything words couldn't. For the first time, he felt her tears on his shoulder. And he realized she didn't need love at that moment. She needed a person who cared. Before leaving, she said, "You've always been the calmest part of my life." He smiled. But inside, he shattered quietly. Life moved on again. Years passed. One day, Anaya came back to Rihan's town. She was married. Settled. Looking happy, at least from the outside. They met for coffee. Talked like old friends. Laughed at old memories. As she was leaving, Rihan gave her a small box and said, "Open it when you reach home." That night, she opened it. Inside the box were all the letters he wrote. Neatly folded. Tied with a small thread. Letters she never knew existed. The first one said, "Even if you never read any of these, loving you made me a better person." Anaya pressed the letters to her chest and cried. Not because she loved him, but because she wished someone had loved her like that. At the right time. Some love stories don't end with happily ever after. Some end with silence, memory, and a soft ache in the heart. But they still matter. Because they teach us that love is not always about getting someone. Sometimes, it's about appreciating the feeling, even if it never becomes yours. End of story.